Alright, we are recording, and yeah, I don't trust, the heart rate's still coming down. It was like at 150, so yeah, definitely not. End of This World, Chapter 15, and I don't think 16 and 17 will be all that long, and that's it. There's only the 17 chapters. Hopefully it'll be enough for 2 parts. Just so I don't need to worry about doing recordings in Vista Clean detail. Not that I don't enjoy doing those. It's just I kind of have a few to do after the. Yeah, I know I've been talking about the timer. I know I've been talking about that, and it is I did get the key today, so yeah. Now, fortunately, I've got time, so I'm not like super rushed on that. But it's still a concern for me.
Myra! I gotta get rid of these things. Maybe then I can get to her.
Alright. Where exactly am I? Is this... No, this isn't the hotel. Like, I'm really just disoriented. I don't know where this connects to. You know what just occurred to me would be... I would watch it. I would watch it. It would be an interesting kind of thing. Would be like video game graphics engineers that look at older games, which this is at this point an older game. I mean, it's 4 years old, which means it's actually like 5, 6 years old, because some of the decisions for how things would be rendered and such would have been made early on. Like, even just, fundamentals like how is the, not how is, but what is the engine?
All right. I hope she hasn't gone far.
And just, it would be interesting, I think, to see such a video series. I know there is a VFX Artists React thing that I enjoy looking at. Where they primarily look at, like, movies and television shows. They're not looking at video games, and they're not necessarily looking at it...
Stop!
In the way I mean of, like, somebody looking at this and being like, okay, well, we would... I mean, some of this is baked into texture. Now we're seeing normal maps, but, yeah, I mean, definitely would want to be using normal maps. Would probably also be using some shaders. Or this is where you would be using a physics-based material. Things like that, I think, would be... I think such a video series would be interesting.
I don't have time for this.
But it would also depend very much on what game it is you're working on. Oh, damn. Hang on. How did that work? It looked like I shot the one in the very rear when I was aiming at one in front of me. The aiming in... I have not been even remotely impressed with the combat in this game throughout. But, I guess a way to put it would be looking at a game and it's like, how would one remaster these graphics? And it would also, one thing that would make it interesting is how you have developers that they have their own workflows, their own tools that they use. So for example, you have developers that they work on Unity, and that's it. You have developers that work on Unreal Engine, and that's it. So it would be interesting, because you'd probably have some where it's like, yeah, I do it this way, and somebody else be like, no, I do it this way just because of what the strengths and weaknesses are of the different technologies, the different engines. I mean, I'm very confident this would not be the case, but like if you had, like Unity is weaker with certain kinds of shaders than Unreal Engine. So Unity might be more like, yeah, we'll bake more into textures or things that are more pre-computed, whereas,
Oh, God.
somebody in this hypothetical situation, of Unreal Engine being better in certain ways, like being better with shaders, they might be like, oh yeah, we do more of it in there. So it is basically computed at, damn, this sucks. Just in time, as opposed to being done early. Where the hell is he aiming half the time? I'm sorry, but I am noticing that. Oh man, this is garbage. I'm putting super strength back on. I mean, it's just, the thing doesn't stay still long enough, and from what I can tell, it only has the one weak spot. Well, only the one spot to shoot, I should say. Not even that's the only weak spot. Because at one point I was shooting,
Let that be the last of it.
and it was too big to not be hitting it, and there was no indication of any damage being done. At all. Oh. All I saw was that there was direct, so I was bored. Sorry, my brain. Yeah, it could have just been though, because it was throwing around the thing. That's not right. I mean, like, where does this road go? It doesn't connect up there. What the hell? Huh, that's weird. I doubt that was just captured, but only now did the drivers figure out that I'm playing the game. Because just told me, hey, hit this to launch the thing, the driver overlay. So I like to go in and enable the Radeon Chill, image sharpening, things like that. Don't need to though. It doesn't surprise me though that it took this long, because I did launch the game. I launched it like I did the other day, where it came up in the background. So yeah, that would disrupt things like that. Am I somewhere I know yet?
Myra! Where are you going?
I won't let you hurt Lily.
Hurt her? I'd never do that. I love her.
Your love can't protect her. Only I can do that. I told you to leave!
I don't think it would have taken you that long to grab that. I think it would be much harder to grab it later on than grab it at the start. Because your hand is constantly being pushed back and probably broken. Only he had a parachute. New chapter?
Can't let her take Lily.
Apparently not.
Is that our house?
Well, at least it's likely where we need to go.
She must be there. I can't stop now.
Chapter 60. In Limbo. Everything comes crumbling down. Chief Vanilla.
Their guard is down. Union is running so smoothly that they're not monitoring it as closely. It's now or never.
We should be able to free Lily before they know we're there. Once she's out, we'll be as good as invisible.
Are you sure about this, Theodore? Someone as high-ranking as you. If you get caught...
I've made my decision, Kidman. I can no longer stand idly by while they use that poor girl for their selfish needs.
Son of a bitch knew what he was doing before he even came in here.
Esmeralda is in Union and waiting for instruction.
Let's go, Myra. It's time.
Are you sure about this, Myra? Once you become the core, you'll be... I know. But if I don't, they'll just hunt Lily down and put her back inside. I can't let that happen. Just promise me you'll get Lily to Sebastian when this is all over. I promise, Myra. I guess this is goodbye.
Myra was planning on becoming the core? Why?
Perhaps there simply needs to be.
There she is. Quickly, Theodore, let's... What are you doing?
Did you really think I was going to let you destroy Mobius? They may be short-sighted, but they're far too valuable to me. When I control them, when I control STEM, only then will they reach their full potential. Now, give her to me.
Over my dead body.
If that's the way you want it.
That's when it happened. When this place started to fall apart.
Hello, kitty cat. Had a feeling that was going to be missing. The door there. I'm gonna break my rule a little bit. I mean, it just seems like at this point, it's not inappropriate to just try to maximize everything I have. Alright. I know I don't have enough, but I want to talk to her one last time.
Not looking so good. Let me help you. I'm afraid that this will be the last time I can help you. I feel the end approaching.
You've been here for me the whole time. Both times.
Maybe I've been with you longer than that.
What do you mean? Who are you?
I'm who I've always been. I'm who I'll always be. I'm who you turn to when you need inner strength. And you need me now more than ever.
And when this is all over?
When this is all over, you won't need me again.
Because this will be over? Or because I'll be dead?
The same answer applies either way. Now, let's get you ready.
Do I have any keys? I do not.
There's nothing wrong with being cautious, but you can't avoid fighting forever. Maybe you should think about
Didn't realize I had
some
any
combat skills.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, leave it. I don't really need it. Yeah. I just had an idea. Kind of curious. Check. See, now I know that I will have full ammo. I was also kind of hoping / expecting him to say something. Yeah, I figured that there would be one right here.
Run, Lily, hide! I'll find you. I promise.
What do you think you're doing, Myra?
I'm protecting my daughter.
You fool! The power she commands, you don't understand.
No, you don't understand what I'll do to keep her safe.
Damn you, Myra! You can't run from me. I'll find you.
You did it, Myra. You kept her safe, but now you're putting her in danger.
So I wonder if that's supposed to be when he got part of his face burned. Boy, this is quite different from when it was still Stefano we had to.
Myra? Is it you?
Sebastian.
Why are you fighting me, Myra?
You don't understand.
No. I don't.
This is our new home. Lily will be safe here. Happy. Free from fear. Free from pain.
No, Myra. This isn't real. Pain is part of real life, and so is love. If she stays in here, she won't live a life free from fear. Because she won't be living a life at all.
You don't understand! The things they did to her. I can protect her.
No. Please, let me take her out of here. Let's do it together. We can be a family again.
No! I won't let anyone take her from me!
No. Please, Myra. We still have time. We can leave. I am not gonna leave Lily here. Please.
Anyone who tries must die!
Don't make me do this!
Uh-oh. Not how I would have handled that. I would have had the camera pan around so you see his view. But,
My God.
hey.
Hurt me. You'll hurt her too. I won't let you.
God damn it, Myra! Stop this! Think about what you're doing!
You stood by and did nothing! You're too late!
I don't want to do this to you, Myra!
The hell are these things? Oh, come on. That should have arced.
Stop me! Please, Myra! I know you're still in there! You gotta stop!
Ow. Wait. Now I got a hand to deal with.
You can't escape me.
I don't want to do this!
Ow. How do you get an angle on the weak spot? Okay, that's how you just wait for the other attack. Which is 4, but... Ow. Damn, this game could use a dodge. Damn.
Protect Lily!
Wow. This gun is great. Oop, hang on.
I must protect Lily.
Forgive me, Myra.
I'm getting a drink of water. If she's melting, is she gonna, like, turn back to human Myra? From this ultimately? I don't know. We'll find out. Now, instead of the guilt from not succeeding in rescuing Lily, he's gonna feel the guilt of killing his wife. Is that how we're gonna have Evil Within 3? Yep, there she is.
Myra.
Why would her hand... He should know CPR.
Please.
Or I guess you can just say
I'm so
please.
sorry.
It is the magic word.
No. I couldn't control myself. You did the right thing. Thank you. I'm so glad you're alive. You have to take Lily. Get her out of here.
I'm getting us all out of here. Come on.
It's too far. Leave me. Just get Lily. Leave me.
No, I won't leave you again.
You have to. Go. I'll follow. I'll meet you there. Lily needs you now. Please, hurry.
Something was weird with her mouth there. It looked like two things, like there was an overlay that wasn't being applied quite right. Okay, it says there's a few minutes left. But I have an idea. It might not be a good idea,
Gotta get to the house.
but I don't think it's a bad idea either. Chapter 2. The oximeter died on me, remember? It did occur to me then I could just replay it. So I can let this be, an odd number. Do that then, assuming I do get access to, just starting new chapters.
Almost there.
Well, chapter select, I mean. I can do that and get new data.
Please be safe, Lily.
I mean, I certainly doubt that there's going to be enough here to make a second part worth it. Where did she go to?
We've reestablished contact, sir.
Where is he?
We can't get an exact location. Wait! The core's been located. The marker is approaching her.
Excellent. Instruct the marker on how to re-establish the core.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, sir, but it's too late for that. The environment has taken too much damage. Even with the core back in place, total collapse of Union is imminent.
So be it. We still have STEM. We can start again. But we need the core. She's too valuable to abandon. Have the med team prepare for core extraction. How much time?
Depends on how fast he can get her to the extraction point. They're close. Shouldn't be long. Med team in place and standing by.
Once extracted, have the med team terminate the marker. He served his purpose.
Yes, sir.
Shit.
Kid, call your man and give him instructions.
Well, I guess this is it, kid.
Kid! Did you hear me?
Yeah, I did.
Is that insubordination I'm sensing?
You can't kill him.
Yes, we can, and we will. Once he's back in the real world, he'll become a liability. Now, call him and tell him where the extraction point is. Come now, kid. He signed his death sentence the moment he entered STEM. Now, do as I've ordered, or you'll be signing yours as well.
No.
A shame that you'd attempt to betray us. I had such hope for you.
What, do I play as Kidman now? Yep.
Not happening! You stand down!
Somebody check on the administrator. Call reinforcement.
Damn it!
I'm sorry, they're not this damn inaccurate. At least not supposed to be in video games. It's also really annoying that this is... I mean, even the shooting gallery you had more than this. I mean, you cannot move.
All security personnel report to the control room. All security personnel.
Need to hurry before more show up. Shit!
Get away!
Seriously?
Lily! She's gotta be in her room upstairs. Lily. My sweet little girl.
Dad?
It's me, Lily. I'm here.
Is it really you?
Shh. It's really me. I'm here to take you home.
You mean we're not home?
No, baby. But we will be soon.
So tired.
Go back to sleep. When you wake up, we'll be safe again.
Guess maybe there would have been enough for a second part. We'll have to see.
Myra! I've got her. Come on. Let's get the hell out of here.
I'm sorry, Sebastian. I can't.
Yes, you can. I'll carry both of you if I have to. But I'm not...
Mobius has to be stopped.
Screw Mobius. We've lost too much time to them already. We can get away, just the three of us. We'll go someplace where they'll never find us.
There's nowhere to hide. They're everywhere. Lily will always be in danger, unless I destroy them.
Okay, fine, I'll wait. Once Mobius is gone,
It doesn't work that way, Sebastian. It can only be done from inside. STEM is more than just this place. All of Mobius are connected to it via the chips in their heads.
Oh.
Once I assume the power of the core, I can transmit a signal just as Union collapses. A signal that can take Mobius down once and for all.
But we're finally together again.
There's no other choice. This is part of the plan. It always has been. I'm sorry.
Myra.
Does that mean Kidman had hers removed, or is she not going to make it to a potential evil within?
Never let her forget how much her mother loved her.
Myra. There's so much I want to say to you.
You don't have to say anything. I've been watching you all this time. I know how you've suffered, what they did to you, what I did to you. You didn't ask for any of this.
Yeah, for better or worse, it,
Been
you
into
know,
hell twice
covers a lot.
for it. It's time for you to leave now. To live the life that was taken from you.
I love you, Myra.
I love you too. Both of you. That's why I'm doing this. But there's no more time. You have to go, now!
I don't think that actually works, you know?
Warning, warning, Alpha 1, emergency. Warning, Alpha 1, emergency.
Shit!
We've got a pin down! Shoot to kill!
You're not making this easy.
Okay, this is actually making it easier than that previous fight. When they weren't moving up.
Gotta get to the stem room. Just need to make it downstairs.
All security.
Bet I can't take that gun.
Hang on, Sebastian.
Also, I feel like saying this is a bad plan.
Almost there.
To leave her as the only one outside to do this.
I hope this works, Myra.
What are you doing, kid? Your actions will only result in your death. You must know this. You had such potential. You could have amassed such power. And now you choose to throw it all away. Why? After all you've seen, all you've done, why the crisis of conscience now? Is it for the detective? For the child?
No. It's for me.
Think about what you're doing, kid. STEM is needed. Imagine it! A unified consciousness for all mankind. No more wars. No more disparity. No more pain.
Okay, they would not have gotten the cutting torch there that fast.
No going back now. I hope you were right, Myra.
Sebastian,
Kidman, I've got her. Where do I go?
get to your room.
All right. But Myra's staying behind. You know why.
Okay. We don't have much time.
I'm counting on you, Kidman. Don't worry, Lily. We're almost there. Oh my God! Please. We're gonna be home soon. Just gotta hang on.
It's not too late to stop this, kid. If you do, I promise to kill you quickly. Otherwise, the punishment for your betrayal will be legendary.
I'm going to be legendary, all right. Legendary for taking you down! A world without choice isn't a utopia. A hive mind only works with a queen that controls it. Join us or die? Well, guess what? There's a third choice. And that's fuck you!
You are foolish!
This writing could be better. Just
It's a shame to have to lose you like this, kid.
What? You thought that I was just flying by the seat of my pants here? I took my chip out 3 days ago.
No matter! You'll die today. One way or another.
Come on, Sebastian. We're almost out of time.
I can read that. I don't need the subtitle. Maybe it's just me. I would have been beelining into the mirror anyway. I mean, not standing there looking around.
Sebastian, I love you both. Now you'll be safe.
You did it, Myra. I knew you would.
What is the advantage those chips gave any of them? I'm just wondering, because you would think that some of the higher-ups would be like, we're not doing those.
Take it
Those are
easy,
to control
Sebastian.
people.
You're safe now.
We're the control.
Lily. Where's Lily?
I need your help getting her out. Stand over there.
Hurry!
I don't think you actually needed. I mean, it was opening on its own.
Dad? you?
Yes, Lily. It's really me.
I was having the worst nightmare.
Shh. I know, Lily. But you're awake now. The nightmare's over. There's nothing to be scared of anymore.
You are going to have to walk by a whole bunch of dead bodies, though.
It really is, isn't it? I'm not still inside there, just thinking I'm...
It really is over. Thanks to Myra. Come on. Let's get the hell out of here.
Shouldn't Lily have recognized Kidman? Because Kidman did say that they did interact, that they were friends. I think she used the word. Alright. First one was better. I'm sorry, but that just straight up is how I feel. This wasn't bad, although the combat was bad. Maybe casual would have been better, but, I mean, come on, that's just me. To have it be where the casual difficulty is where you need to be to get reasonable balance out of it. Although I will admit that with all that ammo, that final fight with Myra was not that bad. I mean, yeah, I was getting... I'm sure if I didn't have unlimited... if I wasn't invincible, I would have been killed plenty of times. But I did not go through nearly as much ammo as I would have thought. Like the Keeper, when I was dealing with Theodore, that guy took more. At least it felt like it took more. But yeah, the story was... middling? I'm sorry, it's just some of it, the writing was not that good. Like, you know, in this, when Kidman and the administrator were talking, it's like, it felt very forced. And just, like, so cliche. And it just, I don't know if it would have come down to, like, just I could see some of that being like if they weren't yelling at each other, but much more calmly delivered, it would have been more impactful. So that you have a juxtaposition of the emotion, like the administrator getting angry and upset, and if Kidman were very calm about it all. I mean, just one of the things in a documentary or commentary for Wrath of Khan, Star Trek II Wrath of Khan, is initially Ricardo Montalban was playing some of it where he was screaming, he was yelling, and somebody, I don't remember who it was in the story, basically took him aside and said, the thing about crazy people that's the most disturbing is that they're calm, they're quiet, they don't yell. And that's why you, through the film, you very actually rarely see him yelling. Like, because to him, everything makes sense. His madness is fuel for him, but it isn't, it's fuel for his actions and his rationale, but not necessarily for his emotion. Like when he explains the stuff, when you first see that it is him, you know, it's very calm, he's collected, he's controlled. Not true, it's also Khan, he's supposed to be, because he is supposed to be a superior human. But it's like, all that, he's only upset in that scene with the whole, them not realizing that it is setting off of 5 instead of setting off of 6. Which is one of those things that when you stop and think about it, how do you not notice there's a planet missing when you come to a system? Okay, I mean, I get it that there's a lot of empty space there, but it still is I think he'd scan when you arrive. Maybe that's just me. I'm just looking at some. Wow, there's a lot less doubling than I would have expected. And like, yeah, the administrator was also Union citizen too, but not much past that. Yeah, I do feel though that if like the direction for some of the voice work were different, then even with the same text, it could have been better. Because, I mean, some of it is like, I mean, yeah, I know exactly what you're going to say. And I can see how you're going to say it already. So when it is delivered, it's like, yeah, this is no connection to. You know, like, I knew she was going to say, no, I'm doing it for me. Or it's for me, however, whatever the exact line was. I knew she was going to say that because that is actually what the most powerful statement would have been back at the administrator. That no, my reason is for myself. That I'm choosing to do this because he's trying to ply her with, you know, threats on her life, saying that she could have had so much power and such. He's still trying to manipulate her. And what she is saying back to him is, no, I have chosen to do this. You cannot offer me power because I have already taken that power by making my decision, and you cannot offer me my life because I already made this decision knowing I may lose it. It's like, I've already accepted all of that. You have nothing you can offer me, and nothing you can really take away from me either, that I am not willing to lose. So, completely appropriate line. But the presentation of it did not feel best. And let me also be clear, that isn't just like how the voice actress did it. No. The setting around it, the environment to the line as well. Not just how she may have delivered it, but also how he reacted to it, how he was approaching it, and the situation around. You know, a larger thing, and that's the kind of thing that, you know, directors are supposed to control and get right. So it's. I'm not saying it was bad. I'd say that specific example is just weaker than I think it should have been. I would have liked it to have been. And yeah, I mean, it could have been better. I could see it being done better. And there were other things as well where it just felt kind of cliche. Now, to be fair, that could also have been an intentional choice. Some people want the cliche feeling as their style. I just know though that I do actively try to avoid the cliche. And sometimes, you know, you can do it in simple and stupid ways. You know, where you avoid it. But what I mean by that is, I can think of one example. In a story I wrote, where I would have been a full chapter that I completely rewrote. And how I originally had written it was definitely cliche. And when I was going back through it, it's like, I didn't like how it felt. I didn't like how it played. So what I did was basically, I had the main character just not do the thing. I mean, it's like, it was simple as that. Although it was also, I did have some explanation there for him. It's just, he was concerned to, he was afraid to. And I did justify it in the end. I mean, he didn't know that he shouldn't do what he was supposed to do, but ultimately it was a good thing he didn't. That's a me controlling things as the author, not a, like, I made it so that his decision to not act for him made sense, and then I justified it later. It's just sometimes it is as simple as that. And if you were to read it, you might even be like, you not realize that it could have been the cliche kind of thing, that he was gonna, you know, basically bust down the door and be the hero. I basically had him just, I mean, that's essentially what it was, and what I really didn't like the feeling of, how I did that initially, how I first wrote it. So, yeah, but it's like, I mean, you might not realize I avoided that. You might just think that this is how I wanted it to be, that's how I wanted the character to be. So that's what I mean by sometimes you can do it in just dumb and stupid ways when no one's ever going to realize that you did make that decision. I'm just trying to think, what would be a way to avoid cliche that would be obvious? I guess one thing though that would be tricky with it is if you set it up like the person is always avoiding the cliches, always making good, reasonable choices, and is always being delivered in the right way, you come to expect that, so it becomes the cliche you've created for. But I guess in like with horror movies, in the cliche of actually leaving as opposed to sticking around. No, sorry, that would be how you counter the cliche. In like the whole, you start making have the characters make the better decisions. Because I mean, when you can see some of that stuff coming so far away. I mean, you know, if there's one person that goes missing, you know, I'm just thinking like with the original Friday the 13th movies. It's like, if they start disappearing, if you have reason to believe some are dying, maybe don't start having sex. You know, maybe focus more on your own personal survival than that. Yeah. Although I don't remember if it ever worked out quite like that. But it's like, you know, do that and also maybe try to get away. Securing areas. Potentially, I could see, you know, that actually would be interesting to find out, to see if anyone's done that thinking. Would running through a forest actually be viable? But let's see what's happening here. I think that's the Myra doll. Yeah. The jewelry makes me think that more so. Oh, we're not bringing Kidman with us? I mean, I'm not saying, you know, like, she's not part of the family or something, but I mean, it's you three have been through a hell of a lot. It would make sense that you stick together, at least for a while yet. Plus, Kidman might be able to help with Lily because, I'm sorry, this has certainly been traumatic for her. All of it. And Seb is not necessarily going to be able to handle it. I mean... So is there going to be like a glitch or something here to make us think, oh, are we actually still in? Nope. Just... Ah, here we go. Yeah, technically, where's Myra's spot? We also need to find out about Sykes and what the... So this is time has passed. Okay, Survivor and Rookie achievements unlocked. At some point I would like to read Dante's Inferno. Well, the Divine Comedy, I should say. The whole thing, but I want to say Dante can be dense, and I'm not always good at reading through Dante. Whoa. Huh. No, that's fine. I don't Yes. Okay. Damn. Oh wow, this... I could have actually split it. Well, no, a lot of that was credits, I want to say. Okay, let me quickly look. How... Oh, I can't... Oh man, that was an hour long. Nah, I can still do it. Get to chapter 2. Although chapter 1, that was also, what, 15 minutes? 16, 17 minutes. I was really hoping that there'd be a chapter select. Ah, well, I mean, that's how Evil Within 1 was. Doesn't really matter, though. I'll do it. Fortunately, it's Friday, so I don't need to worry so much about how late I'm up tonight. Alright, yeah, see you next time. And, I mean, would I recommend this game? No, I think I'd fail to recommend it. I didn't find it that much fun. Evil Within 1 was more fun. That's a much easier game to recommend. Yeah, that's it. See you next time.